So what's going on? How's everyone doing? Now today I'm going to review the new 2 Chainz album called Based on a True Story. Now I became recently, interested in 2 Chainz. He's probably, out of him and Big Sean, they're probably the only 2 mainstream rappers that I would sit back and I would, listen to an album and go buy an album from them, because just see what they have to offer, because I like their music a little bit more for like entertainment purposes. I like their stuff, not for any type of lyrics or anything like that. So with that being said, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on this. Some things I liked, my top songs on it, some things I didn't like on this, what I rate this album. So with that being said, let's get started with it. So on this album, you're going to get 13 tracks on the standard edition and 17 tracks on the deluxe. And with those tracks, you're going to get features from Lil Wayne, The Dream is on here, Nicki's on here, Drake is on here, John Legend, Scarface, and a few others feature on this album. Now as far as producers, you have Drummer Boy, you have Lex Luger, you have Street Runner, you have Justice League, and production wise you have more trap sounding instrumentals, which something that I already knew that was going to happen with 2 Chainz in this album, something that I already expected from it. Now one thing that instantly kills me on this album is the hooks. Now I feel like they're really repetitive. Don't get me wrong, other rappers, they repeat their hooks, but I really felt like every song, the hook was repetitive. It just repeated itself. I'm like, yo, those what really bothered me. The verses were straight, but the hooks just killed me. I'm like, come on, just change it up. I'm hoping for something, but every hook, it really didn't come at me. There were some hooks in there that I was like, alright, cool. Some of the ones that featured on here were straight, but as far as a good percentage of them, the hooks really didn't show much creativity on them, just more, repeating the same line over and over, or repeating the same hook over, like a second time, maybe a third time on a certain song. Now, like I said in the beginning, where I go to Big Sean and 2 Chainz more for like entertainment purposes, I don't really focus on them on lyric-wise. The lyrics were okay, they were average, nothing too special, nothing that really popped up and said, oh, this is hot, this is dope. Nothing that was too crazy lyric-wise. Now, as far as features, there's probably one feature that I really wasn't feeling as much, was the Mike Posner feature on here. It's hot that he's collaborating with people that you don't see regular rappers collaborate with. That's cool. But, I wasn't really feeling it. I didn't really feel the combination here. It really didn't work for me. I gotta say one thing though, the Nicki feature he had, I liked Nicki's verse on it. She killed it, in my opinion. She did good on it. And another thing, the birthday song, where I said Kanye kind of took the cake on that song. I gotta also give that back also to 2 Chainz and Kanye. They did the thing. What really bothered me also on this, I'm gonna have to say it again, the hook is what really bothered me and made me not really like the song as much. When I first heard it, was the hook that just killed me. But other than that, I gotta give it to 2 Chainz and Kanye both. They both did their thing on it, but the hook is what killed me from me liking the song to begin with. After giving it a few listens to, I'm like, alright, it's straight. So with me hopping into some things that I liked on this album, some things I didn't like so much, like the features and everything, I'm gonna hop into my top 3 songs that I was feeling that I liked off this album. So my top 3 songs would have to be Ghetto Dreams featuring John Legend and Scarface, Like Me featuring The Weeknd, and also I Feel Good. And with that being said, I gotta give this album a 7. Well, I wasn't really expecting much. I got what I expected off this album. This album had points where I was like, I'm not feeling it so much. Then it had like another high points where I'm like, alright, yo, this is the entertainment 2 Chainz that I like, that I was feeling that I was getting off of, certain songs and features here and there. I was like, I like that. Now me personally, I like to see 2 Chainz step away from the more common topics on his second album when he comes to it, and somewhat not touch on that much on the girls, the chains, the clothes, and give people something different on his next album. I'm not trying to hear the same thing over and over, but that's just my opinion on his second album. I want to see a little bit more growth than what I have heard on this album. And if you haven't already, go check it out on iTunes. If you are, buy it at your store. 2 Chainz and Big Sean, like I said, are probably the only mainstream rappers I could listen to, whether it be a feature, or mixtape, or album. I'm more for entertainment purposes, not for any lyrics or anything like that. Me personally, I like this album. I'd like to see more growth on the second album, like I said. So with that being said, if you have heard this album, tell me your thoughts down below. What do you rate this album? Some songs that you liked. Did you like the album? Did you not like the album? Did you get what you were expecting from this album? Tell me your thoughts down below in the comment section. Also, feel free to subscribe up there for more videos. I got a lot more reviews I'm trying to get. I want to get Meek Mill, Slaughterhouse is coming up. A bunch of other stuff is coming out in September with good music. Lupe Fiasco, a lot of albums I'm hoping to review and share my thoughts on. So with that being said, don't forget to subscribe. Hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, so whenever I have a new video, you instantly get it. So with that being said, I'm out. Peace.